today I'm on dead fly removal around the front end. Just remove the number plate so that I can, I've got to get the glue off from the sticky tape. I'm going to polish all the fronts, but I'm around this headlamp and it's looking a little bit tired inside there, so I'm going to try and get in and do something with that to make it look a bit better. It's not looking at its best, and when you look through the glass you're going to see, so we'll have a go, see if we can do it. Well, that's coming up nicely. I'll do a couple more sets and then I'll put the camera in there so you can see in a bit. I'm just giving the headlamp a polish while I'm in here, and then this should be finished. Lovely. Right, so I'll take the camera off and give you a look. Look nice now. So it's coming on slowly but surely. A beautiful car. Right, I'm going to crack on and get these bits of tape off and start getting down to the nitty gritty. See you soon. Let's have a look what we're dealing with on this panel. Apart from it looking frosty and horrible, let's see what it looks like. So we're about to make this look better, a lot better. So I'll see you shortly. Right, got the front valance looking lovely, but the number plate itself leaves a lot to be desired. So I think I'm going to have a look and see what I can do with that, because that just doesn't go with the finish on the panel. So we'll see what we can do with it. Well, I masked it off, cut round the letters with a scalpel, and I've flatted the number plate down. I'm going to spray it with etch primer now, a couple of coats of that, leave that to dry, and then we'll have a look, see if it needs nibbing and another coat. But it'll certainly look better when it goes on the car. Right, see you in a bit. Well, all I can say is it would be an absolute pleasure to be run over by this car. You could have a right good look at yourself while you was lying on the floor. A very pleasing day's work. Headlight bowls are both looking good. And now I need to see if I can do anything with this grille, because it's grotty. So this is going to be a lot of finger action and a lot of fun. I won't be able to get rid of the pitting, but I'm hoping that I can get the slats a lot better. It's coming on. It's slow work, but that's what it takes sometimes to get the desired finish. Right then, time to move on to something else. Well, I'm trying to get the grille to look a little bit better. It's got plenty of age-related pitting and whatnot on it. I'm not sure whether it's alloy or stainless steel. I've got a feeling it's stainless steel, in which case it's not going to polish up great with the tools that I've got. Probably could do with stripping and putting on a stainless wheel, but we'll do our best. Let's have a go. think it's stainless steel. It certainly isn't polishing at all like aluminium. There's no residue coming off. So all I'm going to be able to do really is remove the surface grime, and unfortunately without taking the grill apart and every slat out of it, there's not a lot that I can do with it. But we'll clean the rubbish off and just try and make it look a little bit better. You know, I can only do what I can do, and it's not for the want of trying. It's a shame because it's such a prominent part of the car. I would have liked to have got it really nice, but unfortunately polishing stainless steel is not like polishing other metals. You know, it's hard. It's really a tough steel, as most of you know if you've ever tried to polish a stainless steel sink. So I'm just going to clean it up to the best of my ability, and I can't do much more than that. So I'm going to keep at this for an hour and see how we get on. Well, after spending about an hour and a half on the grill, I can say the only thing that's really come out of it is sore fingers and blisters. Yeah, it has cleaned it up a little bit, but you know, I just can't polish it. It looks a lot cleaner. I've done the best I can. The results just don't justify what the hour and a half I've spent on it. But I'm going to move on now. I can't do any more to that without stripping the grill and taking it into pieces and doing it. I don't think we're going to go that far. The car's going to get a bit of brutality driving, so we'll get the paint as good as we can now and attend to some of the other little things that I found wrong with the car. But sometimes you put the effort in and don't get the results that you want. Although, you know, when I tested it, there was no aluminium residue coming off. I knew it's stainless steel, so I knew I wouldn't be able to do a lot with it, but it looks cleaner, and that's about all I can do really. So I'm going to move on now and get some more of the paintwork done. There's some bits that I really need to attend to, some sinkages on the paintwork, so I'm going to get on with that. Something that I will get some results from. So I'll see you later. I'm just starting to do something with this screen panel there. Looks like nobody's really bothered about the finish that's on there, and there's a couple of bad scratches. So because I've polished this side of the bonnet, which I should have done this first, I've created a splash screen because I'm using a mini rotary, and I'll just give this a polish to get rid of some of these scratches. When I polish the other side of the bonnet, I'll do this first on the other side. That's in fact my third set just give it a quick wipe. Still a little bit of a scratch here, but I'm going to work it, and then I'll do the other side before I polish that side of the bonnet. Then I'll do, when the bonnet's finished, I'll do the top half of the wings, because I've only really done up to waist height. And then I'll finish these off because of leaning over to do the bonnet. I didn't want to finish the wings off and then lean over them. But I should have done this before I did the bonnet. My bad. Right, I'm going to crack on. Then I'll move round this side and get this done, and then I can finish this bonnet off. Right, see you later. I just thought I'd show some of the anomalies that I'm dealing with. This is the bonnet. Obviously there's a few marks, scratches and previous repairs. Also you could see the residue from where the Superleggera badge once sat. Managed to get that out, and now I'm going to be working on this panel. I'm going to cut it back. There's quite a few blemishes in the paint that I'm trying to get rid of, but my skills for showing them don't appear to be that good. But I don't know whether it's the colour of the paint or whatever, but they're not showing up very good. But they're there, and I've completed this side of the bonnet, and it's come out very well. And there's quite a lot of marks you've seen in the previous video. I did the scuttle panel, and then I proceeded to carry on and get the top of the wing to a finish. And as you can see, that's all looking lovely as well. The grille, it does look cleaner, but like I said yesterday, stainless steel, you know, to get it any better it needs stripping. But I'm going to finish this bonnet. I've got plenty to cut out of this, and then I'll move on to the wing, which also has got quite a lot of scratches where I think during the preparation of the car, you know, people have been leaning over, working on the engine bay, and they've left plenty of rub marks. So I'm going to crack on. I want to see if I can get this bonnet finished today, and the wing at least. Everything takes a while, but obviously I'm being very, very fussy as usual. Right, it looks lovely through the camera. I wish you could see it with my eyes from here, because there's plenty to be worked. Right then, I'll see you a little bit later. Right, so I've finished the bonnet, and that's looking sharp, lovely. Before I start working on this wing, I'm going to have a clean up in the engine bay. Although it's already mint, it just needs some of the water spotting removed from around the bonnet and a few other little places. Give that a tidy up so that I can close the bonnet and I haven't got to lean over this wing again when I've polished it. A couple of things I'm going to do is move these underneath, because there's no need to have these on show. So if I move them, it looks a lot neater than seeing the heads of the cable ties. But this engine turns out about 300 brake horsepower in 1963. So it's got a bit of go in it. And as you can see, 2 spark plugs per cylinder, 2 distributors, nice ceramic coated manifold, triple Webbers, lovely. Right, I'm going to give this a tidy up, and then I can close the bonnet and not worry again. Right, see you in a bit. This looked like the dirtiest thing on the car, so I've removed it, and I'm going to give it a scrub up, get it looking a little bit better.